So we got a 2008 Chevy Impala, and what's going on with this is on the scanner she's saying she has a rear driver's door. It's not deactivating the cab light. What usually is a situation with that is inside of here. That's usually the problem, but I'm gonna have to take a better look at it because it seems though it's not working 100%. So I'm going to have to take a look at that. Actually, let's turn this booster pack on. Let's see if the cab light is on inside now. I don't see it on. If I open the door and it's still not on, but I actually think it's down on the floors. The cab lights that are on. Okay, so I don't see any coming on. Okay, so we're getting power. Okay, so stick with me. We're going to check all this out and get it working. We got our, and we're going to try to get this car to start. There's always something going on at Southside Boy Style. This is this is a retired taxi car. It's been retired now for about half a year. A lot of miles on this car. It's over 400,000 on the actual engine and body. Let's see if I got the right key here for this now. This was Old Faithful for many years. Oh, she's not getting the juice. Let's go out and see about that. I'm not seeing any cab lights coming on inside this car anywhere, as you can see. And they're not turning on. So something is off on this one. We may have to get the bigger power pack out for this one. We got good ground. They're all clean, as you can see. Mr. Fix-It's always going around cleaning all the terminals and connections in all the cars. See if I can't get a better connection. Maybe that. If this don't work, we'll bring out the other booster pack. Let's see. Probably going to have to. Look, see, Mr. Fix-It already got it. Yeah, we'll hook the two power packs on. I see you got the terminals nice and clean too. Yeah. Usually it's a nod and a point. Oh, we got sounds. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, let's see. See, two power packs. Miles, let me see. Fuel range. Oh my goodness. I have to figure all this out now. Don't know what I'm doing. Oops, I just changed her to miles per hour. I don't know how I did that. Okay. Okay, kilometers. I didn't even know I could do that. Well, learn something new every day. Okay, let's drive this up because I'm actually gonna put this up by the garage. Left rear door open. Ah, is that what happened to it? Is that what happened? Did you see that? You guys see that? Left rear door. Let me see if I can't block the sun. Left rear door open. I know on the camera it makes it look like the dashboards are all glitchy, but trust me, they're not. It's just the camera does that. I just felt something bang. I don't know what that was. I'm just gonna ride this one up to the front of the garage. And
Hey, baby.
He falls in love with all the cars. Okay, so let's get inside. Let's check this out. Let's see. Oh my goodness. We have to get something to get this out, I would say. Okay, let's go into the garage. Let's get some straight screwdriver.
Just in case there's some dirt on it.
Inside the
Inside the door, actually.
yeah. That's actually happened to this car 5 or 6 times in the last year and a half. See, we're still using this car, but it has personal plates on it now. Personal plates, personal insurance. It's not a taxi car anymore. It's just for personal use. Mr. Fix-It actually drives it a lot of times. See, he might have already fixed this by spraying it, but the battery was probably down so low that it just didn't take hold. But we're gonna find out. Did the cab light go off? No, it didn't. But that could be another thing. Okay, so no. So that is the door. Let's close the door. See if that light goes off. Maybe it's on by the switch. Let's see. Sometimes it's just human error. Sometimes it's human error. I haven't been in this car in, I'd say, about a year since I've been inside this car. Okay, so no, the cab light is not on. But with that being said, the button feels funny. The button feels a little bit strange to me. Light bar's not working. Well, I just popped the trunk. Okay, let's get back there, close the trunk, take a look. I'm probably gonna have to put the scanner back on it. Let's lay this screwdriver down. So make sure you check out my previous video. Make sure you check out my previous video on the F-150, the paint touch-ups. So I did the rocker panels, painted them, and I did paint touch-ups around the wheel wall. The paint went a little bit lighter in some areas, but it's done. I did what I promised, and so that's that. Okay, so should I get the scanner? First, I want to go around and check all the doors. That door is really wonka. You see that? This is from being a taxi car. Look, this always happens. You see how much the door is out? That's from people always in, out, in, out, in, out all the time. The doors just take the abuse, and you can see her adjustments off right now, all the way up. Mr. Fix-It, sing the song. What were you singing, sir? See, I told you, he's just like Derek's brother from Vice Grip Garage. Doesn't say much, points and nods. Okay, everybody, let's recap. So what's happening with this car is, when all the doors are closed, the cab lights will not shut off. I've dealt with this issue with this car 4 or 5 times throughout the last 2 years. Every now and then, every few months. So what it always ended up being was, if you look inside there, you'll see a little white piece. What happens is it gets dirty. There it is right there. So it's right there. It gets dirty and clogged up. This apparently is a sensor that detects the metal, and all I'm doing is cleaning it. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but all I'm trying to do is clean it with a Q-tip. Look at that, right? See that? So apparently, this is what worked for me the last time. I looked it up on Google, and this was the problem. And look at that. I'm gonna put that right there. You guys can see it. It's rotten. So I'm gonna continue on to clean this, and I'll clean the next one, and then I'll clean the actual, because it's right there is where it is. It picks up, it's a sensor, it picks up the metal, I'm thinking, and it stops the, I don't know. I'm not an IT guy or nothing. But look at that, see? I'm actually going to sometimes it's when the guys clean it, because a couple of the other guys have cleaned this too, they use stuff that's, I don't know, not proper for cleaning these connections, right?
What's Mr. Melvin doing now?
Still doing it. Cleaning the inside connectors on all doors. It's not the two back ones, unless the sensor is not working right. But it's not the two back ones, but I mean, everything's dirty.
Yeah. Not making contact at all.
Yeah. Now, also, I noticed something else too about the passenger door. The passenger door is actually, let me pull this key out so we're not killing people here. The passenger door is not closing 100%, and I don't know if that's a factor in it too.
That's been like that ever since.
Yeah, and it's never caused a problem before, so I can't see it causing a problem now.
Ever since I know the old girl.
Yeah. But all we can do is just clean up these sensors for now and try that, right?
I'm ready to tip this trailer over now to the other side.
Yeah. We're going to set the camera up and use the bike and put the winch on for that.
Okay.
For that. That's just brake cleaner. You guys know I use brake cleaner on everything. Soup, bread, toast, food,
Even
pizza.
puts it on these sandwiches.
Yeah. Okay, so now corrosion. See?
Got wire brushes there if you want to put it in the drill.
Yeah, this one. I mean, we'd know if it was this door. We'd know it.
Take out your camera. Yeah.
Okay, so the cablet's still on. Only door I haven't cleaned is the passenger door. That's a good idea. You put that little water one on it. I gotta get the Q-tip, get a rag. Yeah, you can buzz inside where that sensor is.
No, on the door.
Yeah. So guys, all he's doing is just cleaning the latch on the door, so the sensor can pick up on it. That's what I do with every door. This is the last one that we're doing this to.
Yeah, you got the Q-tips?
Got the Q-tips. You know, you'd think I'd be carrying this trunk liner around with me so something to kneel on, but no. See, this one is in rough shape. It's actually scarred and everything. Oh,
You want me to go look for the driver's door?
oh, this one is broke. I found a problem. I found a problem. I see it right now. This one is broke. This inner sensor is broke.
Do we need a driver's door?
No, we just got to make a switch, and I'll show you what we'll do there. Look, guys, this is the problem right there. The sensor piece is broke, but that mightn't. Hold on now. Just let me clean him because he's rotten anyway. But still, that's probably the issue right there. Well, guys, I don't know if you guys can see inside there or not. I don't know what kind of eyes you guys got, but look, this is all broken. Get me the torque set with a ratchet. No, actually, all I need is the torque set with the screwdriver. Okay, I'm gonna have to get something for that. That one's all broke. See, guys, this is the plastic piece from inside of that one. You think I would have started with this door, but you don't know that when you're working at it.
There's no handle because they're all create.
Okay, well, just give me a ratchet. I don't want to make it complicated, you know. Okay, leave me here. I want to get this piece out. The all broke. No, the door don't have to come apart. Just the 3 screws.
How you gonna get a loop?
Sorry, guys. You just got saw Mr. Fix It close up. That door's gone. Okay. So let's see what size it is. I think it's this one. Yep.
You really don't need the extension.
Right. A little bit of overkill there. You should set the charger up on this one while I'm doing this, because all she's doing here is draining her battery.
Hey.
Now, the door panel might have to come off for this, but...
Door panel does have to be removed.
Okay guys, I'm going to try to get this apart and I'll get right back to you. So guys, we have to take the door panel off. I got this screw taken out right here inside the handle. I got the 2 screws with the forks. Took out this one. And I'm about to rip off the panel. Now I have a 5/16 bolt right here inside. I have to take that one out. I have to take the panel off because that's how you get this piece out. So you take out the 3 screws, then you have to let go of the lock and all the mechanisms and then take it out. I actually just thought I was videoing everything for you guys, but the camera wasn't on. See if I'm correct. See? That's the socket. Shit. Nothing is 5/16, it's all 9/32. Mr. Fix-It soon be ready for me for the other side of the hub for the trailer. Then we have to weld some kind of steel because it's rusted out coming off the rear end. As I said, it's only being used for scrapping around stuff and just garbage. It's not being used for anything on the road or anything like that. Okay, that's that. Now let's okay. Then you just gotta let go of the clip back here, which sometimes gives me a little bit of trouble. Because of these cars, we don't have money. Okay guys, time for a taste of my cold snack, which is Diet Root Beer. I almost drank it upside down. That would have been funny. Good YouTube content, but would have been funny. You get thirsty working on these old cars.
Remember the tape you couldn't find?
Yeah?
I just found it.
What tape?
This big measuring tape.
The DeWalt?
Yes.
Or no, the Johnson.
Not the DeWalt.
But I am looking at the DeWalt up on top of the red box.
So they just put it there.
You know, Mr. Fix-It's pretty talkative today. I think he likes you guys. What do you think? Oh, this is horrible. Horrible, horrible, just horrible. I can't get the piece out. There's that one. Okay, so the door panel is off. I'm gonna lay that over here. Next to a 2021 Cadillac. No, I'm just joking about that part. Mr. Fix-It is out there ripping apart the other one off the old door so we can put it on this one. This is some great YouTube content, guys. We're doing good here now. Okay. Now we have to take this sticky piece off. Weird Beard. I'm going to pull a Weird Beard. Weird Beard's sitting here taking these off. He said always use a X-Acto knife and peel it back. And I'm going to find one set X-Acto knife. Mr. Fix-It, did you see an X-Acto knife?
Yeah.
Where? Top of the toolbox. Okay. There's no blade in it. Where's all the other ones?
I have the part you're looking for.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of this door now. If I can find an X-Acto knife, I got one here, but there's no blade in it.
It's on the back one there with a little bit of a blade in it.
This one. Maybe this one's got enough to do it.
What do you use?
Well, let me see. Well, we got blades for days. Okay, so I'm not using X-Acto knife, I'm using this knife.
The only blades you got left now are those big ones.
This is actually working really well. So Weird Beard Auto, I took this little trick from you.
Very cool.
I hope you didn't copyright it. Oopsie. Ugh. Okay, I didn't take that trick. Okay, enough of that. This one's really hard. Okay, so that's that. We'll throw that behind there. Oh, the window has to be up.
You gotta let go of the handle for the let go.
Yeah.
Those little clips.
I gotta get that piece in first. I got all kinds of pieces there. Got to come out of this yet. Okay. Where's my little? Okay. These ones. See. Oh wait now. That's what's holding this up. Okay. All it is now is just a door lock, right? Pull it down, and then you got to disconnect this circuit, which I couldn't see when I was doing it.
Pull out the top, the purple.
Yeah, but you got to do it in a way. Okay. You shouldn't have to take it away. There you go. Now, see? Unfortunately, I bent it, but I didn't have to. I didn't think I had to because they wouldn't have did that to put it in there. Okay, so now I got the other one, which is a used one. We took it out the other door, and we figured it all out, and everything's going to work fine. Now I'm going to carefully put this one in. It's a bit tricky to get them up there, but it will go. Here we go for that. There's so much that has to be connected here, as well as this one, which I'm gonna have to do is in there, but the one for the door I'm gonna have to connect in there now. They're in the way. Okay, so that worked pretty good. What I got to do is I got to get this one connected back up into this one. Okay. So now, I got to line this up. That's one screw. I'm guessing I got the other screws in here, maybe. I'm bad with laying screws down, guys. Always was. I've always been bad with laying down screws. Never know where I put them. It's a real problem. It's a real issue for me. With that being said, I can't actually screw that down yet because I gotta put this piece on. I don't need this long extension, Mr. Fix-It. All right, everybody, so the cab light is fixed inside the Impala. I just got to put the door panel back on. I got to go help Mr. Fix-It. As you can see, the cab lights now are not on. Everything's fine. Except for this door. Oh, it's locked. See? Everything's fine. Perfect. Perfect. And the cab light is off. So that's a done deal. I just got to put the panels back on. Me and Mr. Fix-It fixed all that. Say hi, Mr. Fix-It. That's his hi remark. And now we're going to go back to welding on the trailer.